forget that.
Literally.
What's that show called? Takes place in the Ozarks.
Exactly like
It's Ozark. What is up, everybody? And welcome into the pregame show. Lounge. Let's go.
I just let him have a solo on that. I can't.
Sorry, I just saw something I can't unsee. I apologize.
I told you not to look.
Told you not to look right now.
Don't look in the hangout.
Did you Google Evan Fournier?
God.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how upset are you now?
I'm a pretty chill dude. I'm Aaron Gordon chill, so I'm at a 9.
I do me, and I chill.
All right, well. Our homie Eric, let's get the energy going. Yeah, he gets paid $5 because you guys' energy sucks. I blame it on Harrison's mustache.
Dude, the greatest thing is that Harrison came in and just didn't say anything. None of us said anything. Right before we went on this, right before the mics went live and the cameras went live,
They probably can't even see it.
We saw
It's
the
too blonde for them to
mustaches,
see.
I will say
didn't
I
do
can
this.
see it, and you easily look 20 years older. And
That's not good.
No, he
Yeah.
looks 20 years older and 20 years younger simultaneously.
no,
His mustache is so dirty, like it should be illegal in 49
It's literally
states.
been connected to you the
I think
whole
it's
time.
Legal here, though.
it's definitely illegal in most states. Over here, I got D-Line Co.
What's up, guys? Just being plagiarized all over the internet. Let's freaking go.
Then over here, I got Brendan Vogt.
So I didn't have a smoothie yesterday, and I think that's what went wrong. So I had 2 today. If the Nuggets win, you know what's up.
I do think that there's something to it, man. The vibes have to be immaculate, and you
Got to manifest.
let us all down.
yeah.
We all let ourselves down. Nuggets really let us down. But they have an opportunity to bounce back tonight as they're in Utah, home of the 7.
Isn't it nice that we'll have that just forever?
Forever.
Honest to God, it's like a top 5
Like
sports
the
moment for me.
7 championship. I don't
Underrated
know.
aspect of the 7, it was like the 3rd ever Winners Lounge.
Yeah.
You guys know it? It was like
that's
a,
right.
It was like a proto
That was
Winners
our
I
Lounge.
know.
launching board.
Yeah.
All 30 of you loved it.
Yeah, I remember being like, "Oh, dude, we had like 15 people watching at
We
once."
could probably
man.
At the
Like,
same time.
Yeah,
If we
all
had the
same
7
people.
now, we might break the internet.
Oh my
Just-
God! If it
it'd be
had
done.
for sure, that definitely would break the internet. I have to mention though, we are presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Use promo code DNVR because later in the show, Dev, who's not here tonight, get the night off. A little late one. He's got to be up early. But he did send in his lock of the night, so we'll get to see if he can redeem himself the way the Nuggets are going
Just
to redeem.
because you're at home doesn't mean you're safe from being bullied. Baby.
Yeah, that's why we'll bully him so hard. We're also going to type game notes. The DNVR Genie's going to make an appearance, I think,
Is
guys.
he?
If I just rub this little bowl
don't do
right
that.
here, if I rub it, a genie will appear.
Can I ask just an open-ended question? Which is more culturally inappropriate? The Utah Jazz or me
that's
wearing
just
something
incorrect.
from the
DNVR Genie.
the DNVR Genie. Just curious. Something to consider.
I made a power rankings. To be honest, it's not that great of a power rankings, but we're going to discuss just where everybody else's power rankings are so you guys can get yours ready. But first, Harrison, you were on a call with Michael Malone just before the game to discuss this game in Utah. What did he have to say?
I want to start actually with something Quinn Snyder said about Nikola Jokic.
All right.
I want
That's
to
your
start
show.
with that. I was also on that call. Quinn Snyder was talking about the best passers in the league, how they make passes that nobody sees coming. He said, I want to get the quote exactly right here.
I would
He
like
said,
that too.
the special passers, and then he listed 3 names: the Jokic's, the Larry Birds, the Magic Johnsons.
That's my top 3.
Dude, nothing makes me happier than people just put an S on the end of something, implying that there are many of them.
Yeah.
Like all the Larry Birds out there.
But for all those, there's obviously just one. Like when you do that, there's only one of them.
Right? The Larry Birds of the world.
Yeah.
Including Larry Bird.
And excluding everyone else. All right.
But he was just saying, like,
I do love it.
He makes those passes that you can't teach, that you don't see coming. And then Quinn was like, I always thought he might have played water polo. I like how he threw that in there.
Yeah.
I thought he might have played water polo.
And then he says, I'm not sure if he did or not.
Yeah, he goes, I'm not sure if he did or not.
You know what I'm not buying? That last line. Guess who definitely knew that he's played water
But
polo.
here's the thing.
He
Are we
did it
sure he's
formally.
played
No,
water
no,
polo?
he did. He did not ever formally
That's what I was gonna
on
say.
a
Formally.
team.
Guys, I
play
played water polo.
I've gotten in a pool
Yeah, I've
and
gotten
thrown a
ball
volleyball
around,
around.
yeah.
I think Jokic,
You think more than
he's
that?
probably played a little
Pick
more
up
than
water
you guys have
polo?
casually, yeah. I don't know if pickup water polo is super big in our culture.
There's just constantly games going in Serbia.
That would be dope if
I
there's
think
just pools around town.
Dawn till dusk, just water polo.
I
scrimmages.
honestly think
You're
there's
like,
a chance where Jokic grew up regionally, there was more pickup water
Dude,
polo
pick up
than,
water
than
polo.
us.
That's the. Sorry, guys. I got to take my water polo ball home. My mom's got.
I don't know,
Apologies.
man.
Like a caged court. That's just
The worst game to play pickup. You just
on
get
concrete.
mauled for 2 hours and have to go home.
That was fun, guys.
Well, Quinn Snyder, all right. I do like Quinn Snyder, man. A little intense for my liking, but yeah, I think he's a great coach, and I
Quinn
love
Snyder's
that.
got the best coach fits. I'll tell you that.
Oh, my God.
Quinn Snyder wears Vans during games. I mean, you got to be pretty confident in yourself to pull that off.
He was really good in Fight Club, too. People don't talk about that enough.
All right, what else?
So Michael Malone said he could not sleep last night. He had visions of all the turnovers against Cleveland and all the three-pointers the Jazz will shoot tonight. If certain players on the Nuggets had a hard time contesting corner three-pointers right before halftime against the Cavs,
Michael Malone hates you. Hates Michael Porter. He just hates him. Like,
They might
it's
struggle
24 hours later,
to
and he's like,
contest them
if
against
certain
the
players
Jazz
are
as
going to
well.
be lazy on their closeouts.
no,
like,
he didn't say that.
Why don't you
No,
just-
that
this
was
is-
me.
okay.
That was me.
You got to clarify. I thought Michael Malone was just calling
No.
out Michael Porter here in the pregame. I'm like, Jesus, man.
That's
give him
me
a break.
channeling what I think Michael Malone was actually
Okay.
thinking
All
in
right.
his comments. If they struggle to contest the Cavs three-pointers, they might struggle tonight.
How much do you think Michael Malone slept last night, though, for real? Eric, what would you set the line at?
How many hours?
Yeah.
Well, first off, he doesn't strike me as a sleeper to begin with. He's like we had like a really intense like geometry teacher that like famously in high school like slept like 2 hours a night and would talk about it all the time. Like Michael Malone strikes me as like one of the like a low sleep total guy just in general.
2 hours, though? Like, come on. Probably dead. All right, what else we got?
That was an incredible story, by the way.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks for taking us back.
So, I mean, the big
class.
story tonight, there's a couple stories tonight. Obviously, the big one is Bones Highland going to be in the rotation. Based on what Malone said pregame, I think the default second unit that we all know and love is going to get another shot tonight.
Another chance.
Malone said Bones gave them great energy. He was helpful. He was impactful in the minutes that he played. And if Denver needs to change up the energy of the game again, Malone said he's not afraid to go to whoever he needs to go to win the game. But I took that as the second unit that's a minus 27 in 25 minutes is going to play again. They're going to get another shot.
I'm with you. I do think that's how it happens. I mean, look, as much as we are never patient, Malone is going to be very patient and slow play this one. So I'm with you. But let me say this. You said it was the big story of the night. I don't think it's the big like in a weird way, the Bones story.
I said that, but then I kind of walked it back. It's a story tonight.
It is a story, but honestly, like the Bones watch, I'm like kind of over it because I'm on Michael Porter watch at the moment. Like he's more important, immediate, important.
Absolutely.
So anyway, go on, proceed.
That's really all I got. Same starters tonight: Morris, Barton, Porter, Gordon, Jokic, and I agree with you. Can Michael Porter get any rhythm is the top storyline, and there's a big gap between that and the next storyline.
I wonder, too, we talk about, are we just biding time until he starts staggering with that bench unit? Is that also a way to get Porter going as well? And then can that be, you know what I mean? Do you kill two birds with one stone tonight and just
Could
say,
be.
hey, you get your looks, we'll sort of separate you from the starter thing for now, just to get you going, just so you can see that ball go through the bottom of the hoop.
Minus 27 in 26 minutes is a small sample size. It's a really bad number, but it's also like 27 minutes. Things can go so crazy in 27 minutes,
The show.
It is small, but that's in like 5 stretches, though. You know?
Right.
It is.
It's not like they're ever going to play 20 minutes together in a game. It's bits and pieces like here and there.
Right.
Look,
it hasn't been good. I'm just saying, like sometimes these things take a while to gel, then they gel and they take off. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here.
And that's
'cause I agree.
Malone's hope. Malone's hope is that with more game reps, that group starts gelling, learns how to play together. His vision for that group is a lineup that gets stops, because there are some good defenders on that lineup, gets out and runs and scores in transition. I don't think he has a lot of hope that that's going to be a really efficient half-court lineup, but in transition, he thinks it can work.
I honestly think it's just Malone's bargaining tactic, and he's like, I want to play Bones, but I can't just give it to him right away.
Man.
Right.
I have to pretend there are these barriers along the way, these checkpoints along the way. And I honestly, I know it's
He's
silly,
going to the playbook. The playbook
it's the
that he's
playbook.
gone to with Michael Porter Jr., that he even went to with Jamal Murray way back in the day. Didn't really go to it with Jokic. Was a little different just because he was the first.
But he also did because nobody was expecting Jokic, including Michael Malone.
But
Like,
I
it
don't
still
think
took Jokic
But I
2
don't
months.
think Malone thought Jokic was like anything close to
he wasn't
good
thinking.
enough.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking about.
He
like,
thought Jamal Murray was good. I think he thinks Bones Highland is good. He thought Michael Porter Jr. was good.
Yeah.
He's just playing the playbook.
He also had Nurkic and Joffrey behind him, so it wasn't like he had veteran players
Right,
to
right.
have to play over. I found this earlier today, this artifact, and I just
so gross when you do it.
I just rubbed the artifact here.
But first off, what?
God damn it, Kale! Get off of your phone! I'm trying to give you a visual cue. Over here.
Where's Allie? Just kidding, Kale.
There we go. We're on the genie.
The most reluctant genie.
Hey, he's here, guys. The genie's here.
I've arisen from my artifact.
From your artifact, you came right out of this. It was amazing.
Whomst amongst you has rubbed my artifact?
God, wow. I rubbed it right here at the base of the shaft.
Wow! I thought this was bad, but now it's worse.
Genie, we are. Our team is playing in Utah tonight, and we really need some help.
The Genie is aware. The Genie has League Pass.
The Genie has League Pass. I was watching last night. We're each going to make a wish, and you can just grant it or not.
Genie has
first off, you don't tell me what I'm doing.
I'm trying to lead everybody here to the water. Nobody will drink.
I have but one wish to grant.
Okay.
I'll listen to all of your wishes. I'll grant only the most worthy wish. I don't get out of my artifact for no reason.
Okay. The intro of this is 20 minutes long. Vote.
Genie,
sure.
I beg of you.
Oh, sure.
Can we just see Porter score 20-plus points tonight? We need to see it so bad. I think it could help the bench. I think it helped Porter's confidence. I think it'll help the vibes here in Denver. I think it'll help the Nuggets win in Utah.
Wow, that's a very, very low bar wish.
It's
20 points.
Genie, it's been rough.
It has been rough.
All right.
It's honestly, I was like 20 points. I was like, yeah, that'd be so nice.
I was going to say 30, but I'm just like, 20. Yeah. I'll jump around.
All right.
I like a wish that's not too greedy. I appreciate that.
Practical.
Harrison, you want to give a wish?
I'd love to. Genie,
sure.
The Nuggets have this rookie. He's out of VCU. He goes by the name of Bones Highland.
I'm all-knowing. I know.
My wish is that Bones Highland plays some minutes tonight. Can we get this dude on the floor? Here, Genie, here's my theory.
He played last game.
This can be a December 15th type game for Denver tonight.
Game 4.
The Nuggets get Bones Highland in the rotation. He plays really well. The Nuggets
26th.
win on the second night of a back-to-back in Utah. Bones Highland is in the rotation from this night going forward. This can be a moment that gets Denver on track.
I love what
What a
Harrison gets
beautiful,
up in. I just
beautiful
love it.
fantasy.
Please, Genie.
So all I have to do is allow him on the floor once, and this whole fantasy. Do I have to control the whole thing, or just the one thing?
Just get him in the rotation.
so
Get him in the goddamn rotation, Genie.
Bones will take care of
Get
the
him in the
rest.
freaking rotation.
All right.
That's good. Michael Porter, I feel like, is the most important wish. Bones would be maybe the most fun, in a vacuum.
Wait.
I'm
You're
just
ranking wishes?
I am
Who
ranking.
are you?
I'm ranking wishes. But I'm going to tell you guys, I'm very selfish when it comes to wishes, and there's nothing I enjoy
just when it
more.
comes to
Just when it
wishes.
comes to wishes, nothing I enjoy more than Jokic demoralizing and dominating one.
I don't know what
Rudy
you're going to say.
Aloysius Gobert.
Granted, let's go.
My wish is for look. It's not the best thing for the Nuggets personally right now, but
It's
can
like what
Jokic just
happened
drop like
last
a
game.
50 piece on Gobert's head? Can he just thoroughly humiliate him tonight?
If you're looking for the fastest way to my Genie heart, it's through just making sure that all of my foes are vanquished.
Yeah.
I'm a
Gobert's
very
been vanquished like 20 times, but let's do it again.
I'll say if we're ranking wishes on what's the most likely to happen, I think Adam might be on the right track.
granted.
Do you guys want to know the Nuggets tweeted out Jokic's numbers versus Utah last season?
Let's hear him.
In case you forgot, 35.3 points per game,
That's a lot.
11.7 rebounds per game, 9 assists per game. So not a bad matchup for him.
Really not a bad matchup for him. I wouldn't mind like the best Jokic game ever to come tonight.
What are you guys talking about? I just showed back up.
The Genie's back
The
in
best
the
part
Roz.
is you can never get that last flap down flap. It just doesn't fit your head.
What's up, bros?
All right, let's go into some power rankings, guys. Let's power rank. Actually, I have a confession.
Uh-oh.
I made this graphic right beforehand. It was very complicated. It'll be better next time.
I'm very excited.
This is not an actually great ranking,
Oh.
but let's bring it up, Kale. Let's go ahead. Power ranking. This is my own personal power rankings on the season. There it is. All right. I got the Warriors number one. A little this one I actually do believe.
The Knicks. Sorry.
The Knicks are 6. Number one, the Warriors. They've looked fantastic. I don't know what the score is tonight for them. Let me take a quick look.
Well, they're playing the Thunder, so.
And they're down. So. A little bit of a tough moment to drop this, but they've been very good. Guys, who would be your number one team right now? They're undefeated, guys. They're undefeated. They're 3-0. Steph Curry is dominant.
Yeah. I mean, who are the undefeated teams? It's like
You're thinking too hard about this.
It's the Hornets, the Bulls, and
Bulls
the
are
Warriors.
undefeated, yeah. Hornets have lost. The Jazz, who were my number 2.
The Jazz have only played 2 games. Somehow they haven't played since Friday.
I know, it's so dumb. The NBA
what?
is so dumb.
The Jazz would
It's the
still be
dumbest
number
league.
1 for me just because they were higher than the Warriors for me going into the season.
But
And they haven't. Oh, the Avs just
We got
scored.
on
I
the
have
board
to catch
barely.
a shooting out of you? Got an Avs goal, everybody.
Maybe the Avs will win a
We
damn
know that's
game
why you tune
tonight,
into the
for
Nuggets
once.
pregame show, so we can let you know the Avs just scored.
So you got Utah. Who do you have as the number 1 team through 1 week?
I mean, you're probably right. I mean, the
Warriors have been impressive.
They've been good.
They have a good winning
They don't even
profile.
have Clay back yet.
They don't even have Clay.
I'll take Milwaukee.
Milwaukee got spanked 1 game, though.
They did. I just still think they're better than
All right, bring it back up, Kale. I got Utah number 2. I've got Milwaukee number 3. I think I would predict Milwaukee will be back up at number 1 next week.
Yeah.
But they got
I'm kinda
they
cheating.
really got their ass whooped. Like that was a real bad loss. By the way, had the Nuggets just beaten Cleveland in an ugly grinded out win, I probably would have them 2 right now.
Absolutely, man.
But they lost to the Cavs, and they looked like terrible, and I just had to rub them. I got the Bulls 4. I'm sorry, Arturis' team. They're so fun.
have you seen who the Bulls have played?
They haven't played
Yeah.
anyone.
They played the Pistons twice.
Yeah,
That's
they
a
haven't
good point,
played
Vince.
anyone.
That's a
They
good
played
point.
the
Pelicans. Yeah, they played the
And they
Pelicans.
played the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, Raptors a good win. That's a good win.
Is it?
The Raptors might be terrible. There's a chance the Raptors are terrible.
So I got them, and then the Nuggets, of course, 5. I put the Knicks 6, guys. I put the Knicks 6. They had a good win last night.
I'm from New York.
They had a good win last night. You know, like
Bing
the
bong.
record's
Bing
good.
bong.
You feel like
bong.
this is East Coast bias? Is this this big market energy here?
I just think the Knicks have been overrated for 2 years running now.
Wind
So-
loves to rail the Knicks, dude. Rail on
They're
the
just
Knicks.
not that
Sorry.
good.
I got Memphis number 7. Memphis, man, they should be undefeated.
Memphis is sneaky rising.
Memphis very close to being undefeated with a
Yeah.
solid win profile. They're 1 free throw away from it. I got Miami just because of that ass whooping they put on Milwaukee. Like that was such a good win; it elevated them so much.
I'm really surprised you don't have your beloved
Charlotte.
No. What's the team that you think is good? But the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're not that good.
I know, but you've been saying they're going to make the playoffs. They're 2-1.
I said they're going to make the play-in and win it. That's
All right.
like they're going to be the 9th seed. Like they're not that good.
Good point.
Oh,
Great prediction. I love
It's like
that
the most
prediction.
that is a compliment.
lowest bar.
I love that. I mean, if the Minnesota Timberwolves did that, that would be an
Incredible.
successul season.
They're actually unlikely to do that. I'm elevating them
Yeah.
just to that level. The Atlanta Hawks, who I actually think should be a little bit higher,
Love the Hawks.
but I just ran out of time. And then the Brooklyn Nets, who were number 1, easily number 1 to enter the season, have fallen all the way to number 10. And I only put it was a pity number 10.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm already at the point where I'm pitying the Brooklyn Nets.
It's like the Brooklyn Nets aren't even in regular season mode or preseason mode
Yeah.
or training camp. They're still in like off-season open scrimmage mode
James Harden might not be good anymore.
because he
I
can't get
love
foul
it.
calls.
I love it.
That's 4 games. He looks really rough.
I
though.
know. I love making like declarative statements about the NBA and the NBA rankings 4 games in. We're like, man, these
It's 1
Bulls
week.
are incredible.
It's 1 week. All right, bring it back up one last time here. Eric.
Yes.
Which teams do the Nuggets definitively not have a case against
They do.
at this moment, based on their last week?
It's tough because, as you mentioned, last night was very rough.
Yeah.
They
Milwaukee
looked-
had a rough night.
They looked fantastic against the Suns.
Yeah.
They looked good against the Spurs. They did not look good last night. So, I don't know, man. Probably the.
They might be
teams.
they might be better than the Bulls.
Teams. They
but
don't have. I mean, like I've not seen enough to say. I don't even know who this Nuggets team is yet. Like
Yeah.
I've seen them look incredible and terrible, and that's pretty much true of every team on this.
which of
on
these
this
teams
list.
has a case you think like a strong
Well,
case? Like let's not argue. Let's not be rude.
Through the games that were,
Yeah.
I think you have them right.
Really?
I think maybe Milwaukee you could argue because their loss was bad too, but
Yeah.
I just think the Bucks.
At
are
least
really
their
good.
loss was to a good team.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
one
So
difference.
I don't really think they have a case over those 4 teams.
I
but-
think the Nuggets are better than the Bulls. I
Well,
do.
bet-
I do too, but
They're
the Bulls
better.
are undefeated. Like
Yeah,
that's the
just
only thing is that
fluid.
power rankings are like what
In art.
they're an art, they're into science. They're like, what's recent, you know?
Sure.
And come on.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Hopefully the Nuggets can climb. I mean, they have a great – if they somehow make it out of the rest of this week without a loss, they have a case to be the best win profile in the NBA should they beat a Utah, Dallas, and a Minnesota in a row. So,
absolutely.
All right, who's taking over for bets tonight? All right, let's open up America's top-rated sportsbook app.
We have Dev's lock, though, correct?
We do.
All right, cool.
We have Dev's lock. So, Dev, not off the hook. I see him in the chat. Dev, 1 and 2 on the lock so far. Not a great lock.
Not a good lock, yeah.
If Dev was fitting your house with locks to keep out intruders, you would have no items.
You'd have so many intruders.
You would have many intruders.
Many intruders.
So
don't forget, you guys, you still have that profit boost where you can bet $100 on the Nuggets any game this week, and then you get a $20 bet no matter what. So maybe you hit your $100 bet.
Have you guys seen Top Scorer Tuesday also?
What's Top Score Tuesday?
Top Scorer Tuesday. This is my jam.
Wow.
All you got to do is bet. You get a 25% profit boost on any top point scorer bet today.
From any game.
From any in a game. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Top points Tuesday. All right, I'm in.
I'm
I
in.
like that.
Oh, I'm so in.
That sounds like something we made up for segment
does.
It
3.
sounds like there's an absolute lock in this Nuggets Jazz game.
It does feel that way. Well, let's start looking at the line here. We've got the Denver Nuggets are getting 7.5 points.
Wow.
In Utah.
Yeah.
That's a big number, man.
It is a big number.
That's a really big number. I'm pretty surprised by that, actually, but I guess
They just lost to the Cleveland by more than
just
that.
lost to the Cleveland last night, and it is the second night of a back-to-back, so I guess I understand it. Man, that's rough, though. Let's see. All right.
Do you want to take the Nuggets tonight?
I don't know. I'll probably. Jeez.
from
Nuggets
New York.
right now on the money line are plus 250, so that's really good value if you think they can pull it off. Like Utah has typically been sort of a house of horrors for the Denver Nuggets, unless they have more than 7, or if they have more than 7 players suiting up.
Well, here's the thing. These teams are absurdly even in their regular season history, especially of late. Like virtually no difference at all in record and points scored. So I don't know, like taking a spread either way.
Spreads are rough, man.
Yeah.
F it. I just put a unit on the Nuggets. Why
All
not?
right. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Do you want to know?
Let's have
Do you, before you put any more units, do you want to know Dev's lock of the night?
Yeah.
Let me
I
hear
do.
it.
Dev's lock of the night is the under 219 points.
It's hit like every time.
Yes.
That Nuggets defense tops in the league almost.
Dev also said if the under does not hit, he'll buy every member of DNVR everywhere
I did see that I said that.
that he would buy them a Wagyu burger.
Oh wow.
Those
2
are his
units.
words, not mine.
2 units, Dev. I'm putting 2 units on this lock. You said it's a lock.
I think 7.5 is too many points given their history of playing close games, almost regardless of where the two teams are at.
Yeah.
So I like the Nuggets catching 7.5.
Okay. All right.
Another one I like, guys, rebounds. Will Barton over 4.5. Positive odds on that. The last game was the first game of the season, obviously only 3, where he didn't fill up rebounds and assists as well. Sort of talked about needing to be more involved in that all-around way after the game. I could see him making a concerted effort to get 5-6 rebounds tonight.
Okay. All righty.
Yeah, my lock of the night, I made it last night, did not hit. Sort of hit. I said it was Jokic threes. He needed to hit 1. He hit 1.
Okay.
So it hit.
Tonight, I'm taking Jokic threes again. He always takes a bunch of threes
He
against
does
Rudy
take
Gobert.
a lot of threes against Gobert. You're
He
right.
always-
It's only 1?
If it's only 1.
Oh, it's 1.5.
One
Plus
and a half.
value, though.
Yes.
Let's do it.
take that.
Absolutely.
Let's take that.
All right, I'm
Absolutely.
putting a unit on it.
And also, Jokic rebounds have been on fire. So that's another thing to look
He
at.
is averaging 16.
Yeah, it's been ridiculous. Like his assist totals obviously way down. I think the reason being mostly is because somebody has to hit a basket in order for you to get an assist.
Yeah, you actually need the ball to go in the rim.
Right, which is difficult. He's
I'm
not able to
taking
do both.
Jokic. I'm taking Jokic's assist. You know why? I think that tonight, Will Barton talked about he needs to take
Yes.
on more responsibility. As you know, I think he's right, and I think he runs a little more point guard, and that allows Jokic is really good at the receive the roll pass and then find the open man.
The two-man game.
The 2-man game, and then you make the plays
Sure.
off of it. So I think he gets the assist tonight. I like it.
No, that's a good thought. I mean, Will Barton said, when I've had big assist games so far this season, we've won. And he's
Yeah,
right.
he's
6
right.
assists and 5 assists in the first 2 games. He only had 1 last night.
Man, Will Barton assist might be a nice one to
Yeah,
take as
yeah.
well. As he's going to be focused on it. What is his line
Definitely.
tonight?
Let's
3.5.
check that out.
All right, I'm putting 4 units
Yeah.
on it.
Holy smokes!
I feel like that one's a lock.
4 units.
But I think that one's a lock.
Yeah, that feels like a lock, man.
It feels like a lock, doesn't
It
it?
certainly feels
It
like
certainly
Three and a half
feels like-
assists plus 160. That's got to be
I feel like I'm being a
Gotta
sucker.
be.
I feel like I'm being suckered into
No
this. by
way.
someone.
I mean,
Don't worry.
DraftKings did not listen to his post-game
That's
press
true.
conference last
Yeah,
night.
don't
great
worry.
point.
Not only are you being suckered, you're suckering everyone else.
That's
in
right,
your
everybody.
wake.
We're on this together. Is this a Michael Porter scoring game,
Man,
guys?
stay off of Michael Porter Jr. until he proves to you that he is worthy. The only thing you've
What
been
would you
able to
guess his point total is? Did you look at it already?
No.
What would you guess? What would you guess he's going to score tonight?
Sorry, I finally looked in the Slack.
Oh, you just looked?
I just looked. So
All
I'm
right,
not-
all
you
right.
gotta go to
Harrison, what
someone
do you
else.
think he's going to score tonight?
20.
What do you think, Eric?
what they're saying.
No,
he
what do you think he's going to score tonight?
16 points.
14 and a half.
My God.
Guys, 14 and a half points. I'm sorry. I'm
He's
riding with
gotta
Michael
go
Porter.
over.
Eventually, we're
Unless he
gonna get
gets
this right.
benched,
Eventually we're
which
gonna get
could
this right.
happen.
Yo,
He's
I'm
going
saying
over.
The only Michael Porter Jr. bets you should take right now are 3-point totals. He's hit them each time, even though he's been terrible.
14 and a half. He just has to hit 4 threes. We're good. We're golden. 5 threes. It's so close,
all right,
man.
all right. I mean, you know,
14 and a half
they're
points.
your
I have
units,
to take
bro.
it.
You can.
This
I
is
still
like
believe,
the.
man. I still believe.
I'm buying the dip. This is what this is what it is.
Yeah.
It's called buying the dip. And one of these, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit hard. So I'm
Crypto
in.
corner.
We have any other bets we really love? Crypto corner. You guys
I just put like a
Bitcoin.
heard of it. I just put like a unit on Jokic. I think it was 30, 14, and 8. Just a monster Jokic game.
Wait, there's that's on there. 30, 14, and 8.
yeah,
You
it's
could bet
under
on
player
that?
specials.
My God, what are your odds for that?
You get plus 1,000.
Again,
It's
roughly
not-
his averages
it's the
last
eight.
year.
Not even those great of odds for like what would be most players' best game of their lives.
Right. He's had
Like current
the
players.
best
There's
game
like
of his
7
life
players who
against
have
the
that
Jazz
stat line
before,
ever.
though.
I was gonna say
He's had the
pretty
best
much
game of his life
averages
against
What
the
is it?
Jazz before.
30, 14, and what?
8.
And it's 10 to 1, basically. That's insane.
that. I mean, it's
It's
more
gettable.
It's 2 more rebounds than his average against the Jazz all last season.
Yeah.
That's
It's pretty much
insane.
what he got last night, just like 4 more assists.
I'm taking Michael Porter Jr. threes over 2.5 plus money plus 130. He hit 3 last night in arguably the worst game of his career.
All right, I'm with you. I love the Michael Porter
Let's
threes
freaking
one.
go.
Everybody, thanks for tuning in. We're going to be back right here post game. Nuggets Jazz,
Let's
always
go.
a good one. Always
Winners
an
Lounge,
interesting one.
manifest.
We'll see you there.
Let's go.
All right, I'm getting in on this Michael Porter just because I love